Welcome back to GamecocksOnline.com. I'm here with head volleyball coach Scott Swanson after the team's 3-0 sweep of Mississippi State here on senior night. Coach, it was a very fitting senior night because your seniors led you all the way. Sarah Blomgren, Darian Dozier, Liz John Bull, all really made a big impact for the team tonight.
They did, and they've been great all year, to be honest. They've been doing such a nice job. Just the maturity level and the sense of urgency that they have this year as seniors to lead this team has been refreshing. And our record, unfortunately, isn't what we would all like it to be. But this has been my most enjoyable year since I've been here, just because of how those kids have worked and how they've led, and the fight that we've shown these last 6 or 7 weeks, and then getting healthy again and being able to play like we want to play. I attribute a lot of that to just them sticking with it and being good leaders.
And tonight the team, it wasn't just the seniors. You had Dessa LeGros was hitting well, and Aubrey put up another double-double despite it being a three-setter. So talk about the team's depth right now and what you're able to do option-wise. It's not just a one-person offense like it was at times when you had those injuries.
Yeah, it's more diversified for sure. I've been talking to Aubrey about spreading out the offense and getting more people involved, because if we get Dessa going and we got Sarah going and we're passing well enough to run the middles, we become less predictable and harder to defend. And I've liked our offense pretty much all year. When we're passing well, we run a pretty good offense. And tonight we hit 350, which I think that might be the high for the season. I thought what we really did well is we served strategically and kept them out of system, and were able to block more balls and dig more balls because of that, because they run a very fast offense. So we followed a good game plan, and we forced them into some errors into the block and out of bounds because of our serving, I believe.
Mississippi State's two strong suits coming in was their service game. They had a very tough serve across the board on their team, and then obviously the offense running through Warren and Singleton, and Warren was able to get some stats today, but Singleton hit in the negative hundreds for you guys. And was it just the way you guys scouted her, or what was you able to do to kind of nullify her?
I think she had a bit of an off night, to be honest. She maybe looks a little fatigued. It's the end of the year. She's taken a lot of swings throughout the season, and so knees and shoulders start to wear out. But I don't know. I just think maybe she had an off night, and we were serving her, making her pass, and she was having to attack. So just looked like her timing was off a little bit. But Warren is their go-to for sure, and she was real good again as usual. She's a senior for them and experienced and hitting around the block, hitting over the block. She's a very good player. So luckily, not more than Warren was on tonight. We didn't have to worry about too many other players because of maybe how we were serving them and keeping that a system.
And now you've won 2 straight in your rematches against teams you faced from earlier in the season. Both have been sweeps now. I don't expect it to be a sweep on Sunday. Alabama is one of the toughest teams in the SEC, but what do you hope to see now from the team in the second go-around with the Crimson Tide? They had a great match at Alabama just a couple weeks ago now. What adjustments are you planning to make to try and kind of swing the favor this time?
We just have to execute better. We're going to be maybe a little more of a matchup for them because we're going to have everybody back. We didn't have everybody fully healthy the first time we played them, and I feel like in our own gym we're more comfortable with the serve and pass game, which is always very important. And the leadership of our seniors just wanting to end on a high note and give it everything they got. I feel like right now we can compete with anyone in this conference, if we just put our mind to it and stay focused and do it together. So we keep reaching the focus part of it, and when we're focused, we're pretty darn good, and when we're not, we give up points just like any team. But I feel like we've matured to the point where we are less and less likely to give up runs of points, and I think that's important, and that makes us difficult to play. So I'm hoping for that on Sunday.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time. Good luck on the home finale on Sunday.
Thank you.